What's up, everybody? So today I'm changing it up a bit and I'm riding my dad's F800 GS BMW. I rode it once before, pretty close to when I broke my foot. Unfortunately, my little ride review, well, first of all, I didn't say much of anything because I just got my mic at that point and I had no idea what I was doing talking to myself. So I didn't say much, and also it was terribly windy. I didn't have the little fluffy cattail things on the microphone, so the wind noise was just unbearable, and it was ear piercing. So I'm going to try again today, do a little review, talk about what I like, don't like about the bike, and maybe it'll help some of you guys out if you'd be interested in buying one of these bikes. So I can start by saying it's very smooth. Handling is awesome. It's a little heavy feeling when you're walking it around, but when you're actually on the bike, I mean, even at low speed, like right now, it's completely stable, no feet down at that very low speed right there. So I would say handling is probably its strongest point that I've noticed so far. Other than that, the engine's pretty good. It's nice and quiet. It seems like it has a pretty flat torque curve, which I suppose is kind of nice for a bike like this. I think it could use a little more giddy up for how heavy of a bike it is, but it's not bad. So it's got all these features. It's got anti-lock brakes, traction control. I haven't really played with the modes a whole lot. I tried the other time I rode it, and I don't know, it was kind of interesting. Hello, sir. Yep. Oh, you mind if I get off the bike? Pockets are super tight. Right, there's that.
As you come up arch,
yeah.
Cross over arch, do you see where the sign said turn right only?
Oh, no.
You can only make a right.
Oh, man, okay.
Straight or left.
All right.
And here at the stop sign, by law, obviously got to give it a complete stop. So that's why we're here today, all right?
Okay.
Hang tight. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you, sir. Oh, that kind of sucks. Of course, I get pulled over too, unlike the one time I'm not being at all a hooligan on my dad's bike. That's hilarious.
Alright, Mr. Roberts, this is a citation to you. Disregarded traffic control devices. It's a civil infraction citation. 10 business days is what our court gives you to handle this. You can go to the court downtown if you like. Save a trip for going over there. If you give them a call, they'll let you know you can take care of this through the mail, or their website's right here. They'll let you use a credit or debit card, take care right from there if you like. Secretary of State's office, they have a program where they'll let you do a driving test. Just a multiple choice one that you can take online.
Okay.
If you pass the test, that will stay off of your record. You don't have to take the test, but if you're interested in doing that, Secretary of State's going to automatically mail you out a letter after you take care of the ticket. They'll explain your options on doing the test.
Okay.
Mail, like I said, if you want to use that test.
Yeah,
okay?
most likely.
You're all set. Be careful. Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Take care now.
Like, are you kidding me? I can see the whole, okay, let me start off, and here's the deal. As all of you know, I am not one to get, Jesus, how do you, that's weird. I was trying to turn the turn signal off. I am not one to get upset when I get pulled over. I always remain calm. I'm always super nice. And I've always said, I know at some point I will get a ticket and that'll be okay. I did do something against the law, but are you freaking serious? It's honestly, to me, it's ridiculous. I could see him pulling me over saying, hey, be aware of that sign, next time don't do it. But the fact that he's gonna ticket me for doing something that isn't at all unsafe. There's nothing unsafe about crossing that street going straight, even though it's right turn only. It's single lane of traffic both ways. It's 35 miles an hour. It's a slow speed limit. Out of all the shit I do on my supermoto, making loud noises and ripping around, I'm coming out for the most leisurely cruise I've probably ever had on a bike. On my dad's bike, let alone, after he says, he's like, you can ride it as long as you're not a dick on it. And I get pulled over and ticketed doing that. That is unfrickin' believable. The guy was nice, he wasn't being an asshole, but it's just like, seriously, you know. So now you're gonna make someone who was riding very cautiously, not in any way an unsafe manner, and you're gonna ticket them for, in my opinion, a bullshit thing. Such a good day too. I got up early, washed this bike. That was kind of our deal. I told my dad I'd wash his bike if he let me ride it, and got some videos uploaded, got some more videos edited, and just got a bunch of stuff done today. It's only 12. Usually I'm waking up an hour from now, and then that happens. Just blows my mind. Again, I can't complain. I did technically break the law. Well, that obviously interrupted my bike review, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to edit this. If I want to include that in a bike review, it's kind of a completely different video topic. But yeah, anyway, so I don't have a whole lot to say about the bike. I haven't ridden it very long, and I'm not going to, since it's not my bike. But I absolutely love the handling. It's very stable at low speeds. The engine, I think, could use a little more juice. The exhaust could be a little louder, but brakes feel good. Handling is great. There's not a whole lot to complain about it. It's a pretty solid bike. You know, hopefully you get what you pay for. I know my dad's super happy with it. He's been riding it a lot. I never thought he'd be one to ride it as often as he does, because he's always very busy. But he's enjoying it, and I certainly like it. So that's about all I'm going to say about that. I do want to clarify, I got nothing against the guy that pulled me over. He's just doing his job, and that's all we can ask him to do. All I can say is even though he's enforcing that law, it's a bullshit law. I can't blame him for that. But there's no reason for that to be a right turn only. Luckily, I can get all the points taken off, so I don't have any points on my license. That's big. I honestly have no idea what the fine will be. I really hope it's not that much for such a dumb little ticket. Hey, maybe it'll contribute toward Ann Arbor's road repairs. As you see, these incredible roads, because apparently our tax dollars don't do shit for that. Maybe some traffic infringements will give them what they need to fix them. Nuts to butts. So many nuts to butts. Oh, I'm gonna go get my supermoto and do some real hood rat shit. That paint is a little sketchy too. Maybe they could freshen that up so it's more visible. Especially when you're in the middle of the day and you have high contrast through the trees. You got lots of highlights, lots of shadows. Especially in that area, it's like, I mean, honestly, it's not the most visible. You're not looking at the ground. If it were painted brightly and maintained, even if you're not looking at the ground, it'd be very noticeable. But you're looking ahead, trying not to get hit by a car, and by the time you're up to a stop, you're already past the arrow. So it's like, how are you supposed to absorb that? Same with roads. It's like, hell, if you're gonna fine people for stupid reasons, at least have the city do something to fix these shit-ass roads. This is like the one decent road right here out of all of Ann Arbor. Not quite sure why that woman's holding onto the pole like the wind's gonna blow her away. That's awkward if she can hear me. I feel really uncomfortable right now. Now she's staring at me. This is so awkward. Hi. Oh, okay. Alright. Maybe she didn't hear me. Maybe she was just stretching. Ooh. Hey, Suzanne. How you doing? And then walk you. Boom. God, are you kidding me? I'm stuck on the bike right now. This is really awkward.